Okay, so my push to reach above not 7,000, 6K trophies this season and to end off at 6K, above 6K season has started. And today I am using this army. You'll notice that instead of the normal 5 Reef spells, I've opted in for 2 Ice Block spells. And the reason for that is pretty simple. I'll show you why in a bit. So as you can see, I've also changed the way our funnel is. And the reason why I have changed the way our funnel is because one of our clanmates, he has actually increased his proficiency in this attack, and I was just like, okay, let me use it and see how we do. So you start off with the basic setup: Royal Champion on one side, 3 Super Yetis on the other side. And because this is still technically a Town Hall 16 base, I am going to basically just Ice Block spell over there and go in straight from the bottom into the tunnel, create the best path of distance. So basically the ice block spells, I misuse it here, but you can basically use it once there we go, just use it properly right there. So once the enemy ice golems and the CC pops, all you have to do is just drop the ice block spell, then the troops that are in that will be frozen from the enemy ice golem, but at the same time your ice block spells reduces the amount of damage that they would normally take if you have used your warden ability just like me. And of course, again, it just boils down to at the end spell management with regards to reviving. As you can see, got my order in which I do revive spells. I always try and get the king up first so he can be a tank, because he does have the most HP out of all the heroes. And to me, it does feel like that sometimes the royal champion has gotten weaker. I don't know about you guys, but I know one of my clan mates has said he also felt like the royal champion doesn't have as much his points as what she used to have. And as you can see, we're going to swag a revive spell, and it's going to be a perfect 3-star. So we're starting off the day pretty good, pretty excited for the rest of the day. Let's get into another attack. I'm going to show one more attack after this, and we'll see how it goes. So for this attack, how am I going to attack it? You could have gone from the bottom side over there with the fire spitters, but then you have that risk of getting hooked from the hook or the temporary defense. So I just did the royal. So I started from all this high damage side with the um, enemy mini prince, and then the burst cannon and the monolith. But because you have the ice block spells, it just makes it that much easier. As you can see, the queen taking out the enemy minion prince, the king getting taken out. So you're gonna just drop that super dragon. For this, we're gonna pop the warden ability now as we get into this core. You have open up that whole line of damage over there. We're gonna actually try and ice block spell the giant so let everything just focus on to him over there. And while he takes up quite a bit of damage, the troops in the core, as you will see, are able to just come in and walk. We're gonna wait for the king to get deeper in. Right now we should pop his ability, boom, and he's opened up that whole back end for us, in which we can pretty much just get the rest of the troops. As you'll notice, I have not revived my royal champion yet. Haven't used a single revive spell up until now, because there was a lot of damage, and the tanking more or less was at the back end and not in front. So we're just gonna let the royal champion clear out some, and accidentally misclicked there. I wasn't supposed to use a revive spell, but that's not gonna really matter for us, as we've got pretty much a solid base up. Gonna revive the king, the queen, gonna come in, take out that other fire spitter. Just gonna wait for the revive on the royal champion in a little bit. We're gonna do it now. Everything is distracted onto the king and those super yetis, so that works in our favor. The royal champion able to just come in and take out this archer tower, and it's going to be a pretty comfortable 3-star. Even with that misclick on that revive spell, if you saw it, that was I swear I selected those super barbarians and I wanted to place it down, because in my head I thought I selected it, but it turns out I didn't. So still would have swagged 2 revive spells, and that is another 3-star for today. So last attack, let's get into it. But now hopefully you guys will see how the ice block spell is used, and now this is a perfect example of how it to be used. So this base is tricky. It is a diamond shaped base. So I'm going to funnel the one side with my Super Yetis, then the other side with my Royal Champion. And what you'll see what's going to happen now is she's going to go and she's actually going to take out that Expo and activate the Invis Tower. And we're just going to hold on to all our troops now. And since we got the funnel set, let's set in down our troops, pop that Queen ability early so we can get the healers in. Log launcher going in, doing some work for us. Queen moved ahead of everyone, but it's fine. It looks like their pathing is bad, but it's generally not. You're going to pop the King ability just to keep that Queen alive. The Invis Tower is going to go off, and because of that, they're going to split. But I'm going to use the Ice Block spell to keep them all in one place. I mean, the King splitting is not much of a problem for us, but the main core of the army has stayed. As you can see, we got the enemy CC that has come out now. We're going to poison it as well. And as you can see, going to use that Ice Block spell again. King does take out all the damage, but basically all that damage that would normally take without that Ice Block spell would have been quite hectic, and Warden ability had worn off. So now we're going to revive the Royal Champion. She's going to help take out this compartment with the King tanking for us. Not really worried about much. That rage from the Super Valk goes off. Queen still alive here, getting healed by her healer puppets. It's pretty awesome to see. The King is dead. We're just going to revive him because that extra tanking is pretty good for us. Are we going to swag? No. I think what we can do is we're going to revive the Royal Champion again so she take out the enemy Minion Prince. Because he is a massive counter towards the King. I have noticed some clanmates help guide them a bit with this attack, and I have seen that they sort of struggle with the Minion Prince and King because the Minion Prince just counts as a King heavy. We didn't swag any revive spells on this attack, but it was good measure. The reason why I revived the King is because the Queen still had to come ahead and tank, and just to make sure that she has the HP up ahead is okay. King does die, but it's fine because this is going to be a 3-star. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate your support. This is my push to finish above 6k. Hope you guys enjoy me on the journey. Tomorrow I'll show you another army that I'll be using, and hopefully you guys stick along. You learn from it as well. If you have any questions, or I will answer them in the comments, and then I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.